Hello everybody, it's this guy again, and welcome back to another video. I'll change this if the audio is a little quiet, but today we're going to be playing through Subnautica for the PS4. Yeah, one of my favorite games, and my friend Oliver suggested this to me in my last video. I have multiple save games, but I'm going to start a new one in survival. Alright, it takes a minute to load at first, but the loading screen gets faster since the first time you load. It should take like 5-6 minutes for this to load. And I think I'm going to be recording until I get certain like milestones in the game. That's what I'm going to record until. So this is going to be either a very long or very short series. I can't really see how long I'm recording in, like, on my screen, so, you know, and I don't want to live stream it, because if I live stream it, it's not going to go up on my channel. It's just going to be live streamed, and I don't want to live stream Subnautica, because it's a stupid game to live stream for me. But yeah, today, hope this all goes well. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just being quiet because there was a cutscene, but yeah.
Minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This
Optimal.
PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
So you use L1 and R1 to switch between your different PDA blueprints, and of course you can see on the screen, you press the touchpad to open and close it, which is basically your inventory and everything you need to know about the game. You can pause this and read all this if you want to. I've read through this before. Take inventory, survey, yeah. 80% of your blueprints in this game that you get from just that you had when you start it, that's how the game like does. Basically any other survival game being like leveling up and all that, this game doesn't have that. It has an item. This game has an item called the scanner.
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
And the scanner, what it does is it can... There's fragments of technology and stuff that's on the ground. And those fragments you can pick up, or those fragments you can scan, and when you scan them, sometimes they unlock right away, and other times you need multiple fragments of one thing to unlock the blueprint. So let's go ahead and get in the water. Okay. Now, your life pod doesn't always spawn in the same location. Like, on my other saves, my life pods are normally a little closer to the Aurora and a little further in the middle of the ship, like near the middle of the ship. And less right next to a kelp forest. I've played this game multiple times before, so I know where everything is. The metal salvage will get you titanium, which is your base building resource. Titanium is going to be the one thing that you're always going to need, and it's always going to be the one thing that you're always out of, no matter how much you collect. There's so much things use titanium in this game. When you swim around, you can pick up... Oh yeah, oxygen. That's a big role in this game. It's kind of this game's thing. It's oxygen. You can create air tanks, but a lot of the good ones you can only get, like, later on. Now, certain fish have different, uses. Like, these, the fish with the really big eyeballs. Those are your best food source. They're the best fish. They give you the most food out of. These fish, they're called bladderfish. What they do is they make you water. Yeah. Okay. No, you can use your fabricator.
Fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Yeah, there you go. You're always going to want to turn bladderfish into water. Water is going to be the one thing out of your food and water, of course, that you always run out of. Other than oxygen, you're always going to run out of oxygen too. The one thing that I'd have a problem with early on, and I did, is triangle is jump. Triangle is your jump button. And since triangle is your jump button, you might be used to it being X or some other button. Don't change your button from triangle, because if you do, you're gonna mess yourself up, like, later on, like, a lot. Okay, 3 titanium gets you your first air tank. That's the first thing you should make. You can also make a scanner if you make a battery. But for a battery, you need copper. You're gonna want a scanner pretty quickly too. That's this thing. You're gonna need a battery. Also, cave sulfur. You wanna make that repair tool real quick. I'll show you how to get cave sulfur. I'll end this episode once we get a sea glide and do a couple more things after that. Sea glides are basically a handheld propulsion device. There, yeah, that's how you get cave sulfur. Those fish are basically your early game jump scares, and they're explosive, and in the little plants that they come out of, they give you cave sulfur. Another thing you're gonna need a lot is quartz. It makes glass. So be sure to collect any of it you see, because if you collect a bunch of it, you'll never be out of it, but
30 seconds.
You know. Also, watch how deep you go. Like, keep a look on your you know, your depth meter, because if you're too deep, I think it's like 50 or 60 meters down, to where even with the regular air tank, with the first air tank, you run out of oxygen before you reach the surface. So keep an eye on that. You do have like 3 or 4 seconds after you hit 0 oxygen that you can swim up. But really, you shouldn't run out of oxygen oxygen early on in the game that much. So I'm gonna go get copper. Day and night in this game is very
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
See, this game... Okay, see... Oh, hold on. Before I get to that, you see this... Oh... I'm getting a little deep here. I don't want to go too far away from my life pod because of those things. Those are called stalkers. And what stalkers are, they're very aggressive. They're like sharks. It's about to become nighttime, so... Yeah, day and night in this game... There you go, Oliver. There you go, Oliver. You were asking about biomes. Oh yeah, those things. That thing right there, right in my cursor, they'll put oxygen bubbles. And it, like, gives you like 15 oxygen, I think. So... Let's see, can I make repair tool? I need silicone rubber. Now, to make silicone rubber, you need those creepvine seed clusters. And to make a battery, 2 acid mushrooms, and copper. Oh yeah, and some blueprints you get by making the sort of, well, prerequisite to that blueprint. So I'm going to go ahead and make a repair tool and a scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Okay.
Lifepod secondary systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Okay. Category 3 ocean planet, which means the planet is mostly derived of water. You're gonna get some islands, but not many. May support Leviathan class predators. Those things are... We'll probably see some in later episodes when we get better stuff. High levels of foreign bacteria. Yeah, that's a part of the story. I'm not gonna really spoil it. Rescue unlikely. Yeah. So basically you have to get off the planet yourself. That's what it means. Alright. In the radio you're always gonna need to have a radio, because there's base building later on in the game.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yeah. So it basically just throws it in your face that you're not getting rescued anytime soon. Okay. Yeah. The one reason I wouldn't recommend going out at night in this game is solely because, well, this. You can't see anything at night in this game. Like, you really can't see anything. Well, I don't know if I should end it here or just do a couple more things. Because I don't want to make this a really long episode. But I'll drag it on a little more. I won't end it here. Night, one thing you're going to realize is night is incredibly short. The nighttime in this game is short, but still as scary as, you know, as it is. Yeah, this thing, survival knife, you're gonna need it a lot. It's your only weapon.
Removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Yeah, so your knife is the only thing that remained as a weapon after that. So I mean, the only thing you're gonna get is a knife.
Increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Yeah, high capacity tank. Silver, yeah. Silver is difficult to make. Or not make, you don't make it, but silver is in the creepvine area where you get these things. That's where you get silver. But you can go a little too deep in that area and run out of oxygen, so I recommend you get a sea glide before you go chasing down for that high capacity oxygen tank. Fins, you're gonna need those too.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
I don't recommend making the floating air pump and pipes because they're useless. What they do is they allow you to chain together pipes from this air pump, and from the air it pumps oxygen underwater. I know it sounds kind of good, but trust me, it's not. I made the mistake of wasting all my titanium on the pipes early on. Alright. So it's daytime. And we want sea glide fragments. So I'm gonna go this way, because you'll find these little boxes on the side or in the water. Early on, you'll find these little boxes, and what these boxes most of the time will have in them is fragments for something. This is good. This is good. Spawning next to one of these, a really big coral tube, is really good because you have access to these caves, and sometimes in them you'll find sandstone, and sandstone outcrops are very good because those are the things that get you like silver and all that. You can get silver, gold, and lead from sandstone, and you can get titanium and copper from limestone. There's multiple of these little outcrop things everywhere, and there's different varieties of them. I have no idea what's going on with that thing, or why it's swimming it. I have no idea why battle music is playing right now. It shouldn't be playing. Maybe down here I can get something better than a sea glide. In the creepvine area, if you find the boxes... Oh, here, look. Here's some sandstone right here.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
There we go. Silver. What else did I need? I needed glass, silver, a tank, and...
30 seconds.
Hold on. I should have done this sooner. Oh, well, no, it's not master volume that's the problem. It's the music. It's a little... Okay, hold on. I need to keep my volume a little down, because...
Oxygen.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm going to, turn down the volume slightly, just to not make people's ears bleed, because this is a very loud game. I'll cut the music up a bit, just so we can hear it. PDA voice, I need it a little loud. And ambient volume can be same as... Okay. Is there just no music playing right now, or is it just quiet? Oh, it's just quiet right now, alright. Or, well, no, there's no music playing. I'll leave it at 25. I'm sorry I'm sitting here configuring the settings. It's just... kinda have to. Alright, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna find... sea glide fragments, because those are very important early on, and if you don't get a sea glide early on, it's going to be a pain to find. But you find sea glide fragments by swimming along here in the safe shallows, which is what this biome is called. You can go into the creepvine forest if you feel like it. Because there is other fragments that spawn in here that are better than... I'm just gonna cut this, because... Okay. I'm trying to find one of those boxes to show you. See, you don't want to swim too far out. Now, we'll be fine here, like in the safe shallows, but if you keep swimming... Okay. If you keep swimming one direction, eventually you'll hit the edge of the map, which isn't just... Huh. I've never seen that cave before. Swim up. Normally there's boxes like everywhere. Okay, that scared me. Jesus Christ. Normally you'll find the boxes everywhere. They're randomly spawned out in the safe shallows. Normally you'll just find them, and it's not hard at all. Okay, here we go. Now you're going to be looking for something like this, a small wreckage off the Aurora. That thing. Okay, yeah, look. These boxes. These are the boxes I'm talking about. Sea Glide. Now let's hope that this box... Oh, well. Maybe this one down here. Reef backs. Now, I told Oliver a while ago that there's multiple Leviathan class creatures in this game. Some of them, or one of them, is docile to you. Only one. And that really loud noise you're hearing, that's what it is. But I don't know where it's at, so... Like, it's out there somewhere, out in the big open ocean, because of how big the thing is. Okay. 300 meters from my life pod. That is not the best. Well, I think, I got the Sea Glide. I think I'm gonna call the, episode there. Next episode, we're gonna be going for a mobile vehicle bay, and if we can get that fast, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the submarine, the Sea Moth. I'll make the Sea Glide, and that's how I'll end the episode. Just by making it. Okay. Now, how do I make a Sea Glide? I forgot. I don't know just off the top of my head, so... Send deployables, lubricant, copper wire, and battery. How much copper do I have? Well, I need one more. One more copper and I'll have it. If this limestone chunk gives me copper, I'll be happy. I wouldn't worry about eggs. That's an egg. That's a creature egg. Don't worry about them yet. But later on, there's really cool things you can do with the creature eggs in this game. Well, you can't, like... Oh my god. I just need... if I wanted titanium, I'd pick up this metal salvage. Okay, there we go. Just enough to make 2 batteries. Okay. You're about to see... Here, look. Like, you have such a generous time to get lubricant copper wire battery. Alright. Well, copper wire, battery, and you get lubricant from this. This makes you lubricant. So, basic materials, lubricant. Sea Glide. Okay. Okay. Just gonna store everything. Alright. I'm gonna see what that tank needed just to see if I have the stuff for it. Equipment. I have, yeah. 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 I've got exactly what I need for it. Just turn this into glass. Alright. Ending the episode with a Seaglide and a high-capacity tank. Perfect. Now I have 135 oxygen. Alright, now we'll listen to this radio message and we'll be on our way.
Receiving B-Work. This is Lady in Bed.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call that an episode. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. Another radio message. We'll listen to that next episode, and, yeah, goodbye.